Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about cornerback Jamal Dean, and if he will stay healthy this upcoming season, and whether or not this will be his last season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers if he can't stay healthy. So, listen, Jamal Dean, I think, and some people may disagree with this, is an underrated cornerback when he is on the field. Especially, folks, for a guy who is a former third-round pick, by the way, still only 28 years old, will be 29 years old this upcoming season. Look, he's given some good years to Tampa Bay in terms of his overall play, okay? I mean, you take a look at this. This is incredible consistency. I mean incredible consistency, folks. He's never had a defensive grade below 71.8 according to Pro Football Focus, and his coverage grade, he's never had one below 72.5 according to Pro Football Focus. He's a very solid tackler, his worst year being in 2019, his rookie year, where he had a 59.3. Every season has been better than that metric by a pretty darn healthy amount. In run defense, he's been able to do some good work at least half of these seasons, a little over half, I should say. Had a rough 21 and a rough 2019. He doesn't really need to be a factor in the pass rush, by the way. But look, the fact of the matter is that when Dean is healthy and on the field, he's good, in my opinion, okay? And is deserving of praise and, a high-level type of contract. Here's the issue. You take a look at these numbers right here. Okay, and I'm going to zoom all the way in so we can take a look at this together, okay? Jamal Dean, 2019, played in 13 games, started 5. 2020, played in 14 games, started 7. 21, played in 15 games, started 11. 22, played in 15, started 15. 23, played in 13, started 13. 24, played in 12, started in 12. Guys, we are looking at a situation where Jamal Dean has legitimately never, not once in his NFL career, played a full regular season of football and started a full regular season of football due to injuries. Now, look, he's played in 10 playoff games, started 9 of those playoff games. He didn't start the Buccaneers 2022 playoff game. And whenever he's been in those playoff games, he's been able to showcase some fine ability in there as well. But again, you need to be able to stay healthy. I mean, through 6 seasons worth, playing in 82 games, starting in 63 games, you should have more from Dean in terms of overall health. And Todd Bowles has talked about this. Again, I mentioned the quote the other day when talking about the Zion McCollum. He said he comes in and he plays. He can't play half a year every couple of years. He understands he has to stay healthy and he's doing everything he can to be healthy, but we have to have some depth there just in case. That's not something you should necessarily, have a scenario of. It's like, well, just in case. Jamal Dean's very good, but just in case, right? That's not something that can be reliable upon. It's always said that the best ability in the NFL is availability, and that is something that has really been plaguing Jamal Dean throughout his career, because again, when he's there and he is healthy, he's able to showcase some good work, right? You know what it reminds me of is this is actually a pretty decent reason as to why the Buccaneers got rid of Carlton Davis. He now joins the New England Patriots. They gave him a big old deal, and Carlton Davis had a very, very similar issue. You take a look. Same story as Dean. Never once played and started in every single game in a Tampa Bay Buccaneers regular season. Last year, he was shipped away to the Detroit Lions, and even there, he couldn't play and start a full regular season. The Lions moved on from him, and they didn't bring him back, and he joined the New England Patriots. And it's the same scenario, right? Where both of these guys are so good when they're healthy. Dean and Davis, okay? It's a tale of two corners, really, where they are able to showcase such great ability, but they can't stay healthy for a full season. And that really does matter. It really does matter, right? Because look, if that was part of the catalyst as to why the Buccaneers moved on from Carlton Davis, if Jamal Dean can't stay healthy for an upcoming season one more time, are they going to move on from him? Interesting question there, in my opinion. Because look, Carlton Davis, we're gonna go back and take a quick look at his career so far up to this point. Look, he played 6 years with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then they moved on from him after 6 seasons, right? Could we see potentially a similar thing with Jamal Dean? How many seasons has Jamal Dean had with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers so far? He's had 6. So they didn't move on from him this offseason. It was something that was hotly, not debated, but talked about, right? If Jamal Dean is banged up this 7th season and doesn't play a full season, with Benjamin Morrison, with Jacob Parrish waiting in the wings, and Zion McCollum needing a long-term deal as well, I think all chips are going to be on the table at that point is to say, hey, what can we do with Dean moving forward? We'll see. But guys, some of your thoughts and opinions about Jamal Dean down in the comments section below. I'd like to hear it. Again, great player. Can't stay healthy, man, and that matters a lot. But let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. I'd love to hear it down in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.